Tagmata were in patch 1, they were overpowered to such a degree that they were straight out banned in tournaments. It doesn't happen often, units can be limited, but straight out banned doesn't happen too much. So the Tagmata have been nerfed now, but the Noble Alani Cavalry is the new Tagmata Cavalry, and you will see why here. The Noble Alani Cavalry now have the Heavy Spear. They now have a 30 bonus against cavalry, what the Tagmata used to have. Now, they do not have as good of a melee defense as the Tagmata had. They do not have as good of a melee attack. They do not have as good a charge bonus. They do not have as good health as the Tagmata had. But now that the Tagmata has gotten its capabilities reduced to such a significant degree, the Noble Alani Cavalry should be able to defeat Tagmata Cavalry very easily. Over here are just some Alani Horsemen triple gold. They shouldn't be able to do too much at all. But you can see that the Tagmata Cavalry here is just disintegrating. And basically what happens to the Tagmata Cavalry now is what the Tagmata Cavalry used to do against everyone else. So right back at you, Tagmata. But in terms of game balance,
the men are wavering.
in terms of game balance
The men have thrown
and
down their weapons and are fleeing.
in terms of fixing one thing and then breaking something else horribly, one of the problems of the previous patch. So these Alani, they destroy Tagmata with 40 men remaining. Now, if we look at the Alan roster, the the Alani were not really in need of getting their Noble Alani Cavalry up to the Tagmata level of overpoweredness. The Alani Cavalry are in the unique position of having two very cost-effective, very cheap medium melee cavalry units, of also having the Noble Germanics and the Noble Alani Cavalry, in addition to the great Germanic roster that all the Germanic factions have. So they have a cavalry general. They have two types of good medium melee cavalry. They have two types of elite, good elite. These are now the two of the best melee cavalry units in the game. So both of them belong to the Alan. So in nerfing the Tagmata, the Creative Assembly just broke something else, and these Noble Alani now cost 700, so they are 100 cheaper than Tagmata were. Not quite as powerful as the Tagmata were, but they are definitely deserving of the title of Tagmata of patch 2. Strength and honor.